It just started? Okay. Yeah. Honestly, literally no possible way Navi could throw that game.
Line holding on as long as possible. Frozen will drop Torsen in the process.
Chat, update me in about 10, 15 minutes.
Now up from Texter, Brocky and Elise, they will be able to get it back. Now the 3 versus 2. Rez though, still alive, still kicking. ZTR to hold him. A little bit of support from Firebox, but now they have to try and swing. This is going to be so tough. They've got the kit in the hands of Brokey. They've got a little bit of extra time, Mac, but they have to get moving now. And with Rez falling away to jungle, there's a chance he's going to have to wrap around here, Mac. I don't know if there's time. I don't know if there's time. He's holding the stick, and it should be okay. He's got it, Rez. He's found the time. I don't think there's enough.
God, also the cameras. Oh my God.
Starts off hot with the
That's insane. That's insane.
We showed him in that head-to-head as the highlight player for a reason. The activation of the flank needs to go right now. Smoke starting to fade, Topcon smoke there, and it's just going to be an awkward battle, all things considered. Elige comes out on top somehow, Torsen unable to get into the mix, and just like that, Brokey will snag one from short. GamerLegion looking like they will lose the first gun round that FaZe has brought to the party.
That's what FaZe
there is some bad news we could bear. And that's that
like getting to playoffs isn't even really considered like, oh, I think they killed him after. That's what my girl said when I told her my premiere rating.
Mollied unders makes things a little awkward for GL to find the pick, but they'll do it anyway.
Leprechaun, thanks for the 9-month primer. Thank you.
And
holy shit, okay.
Flick across won't find Rain, but inflicts at least a bit of pain and may give them a fighting chance in the round. But let's see where they go from here, Brokey.
I have 2 leprechauns in chat right now. That's crazy. They cancel out.
That's narrowly misses. Carrigan peaks at the least opportune time, and with Torsen taking down Rain. Great pick off on the lurk. Brokey, last man standing, does have HP to work with, but of course it's just about trying to save that AWP for as long as possible. Looking very, very good here in the opening of Mirage. Then that pick, of course.
Wait, did Brokey actually go back?
Oh, Brokey's going to get found. He's going to be seen. Hits him with that no scopey.
Oh my God, he did.
No health to survive there. It is Mirage.
And I'm matching all gifted as well. If you're a Twitch sucker, girthy gifter. Ooh, Brokey.
Okay, we might have to play FaZe later in the day if things go wrong, but hold that.
Come on, Brokey.
Turning it on. 2 big picks already.
That fucking view model. Curse that motherfucker, dude. He's so back. He's so back.
A little cautious now, knowing he has the package on his belt. Big shot from Carrigan with the Augur of all things, changing it up.
Now Carrigan. Wait, did Carrigan put his view model back?
2v5. I don't think GamerLegion win these. Brokey can't get the final blow.
A happy birthday. Can we get a Feels birthday man in chat for Jim chat?
Fully healthy as well. That Molotov not going to force Rain out of contention as he just waits patiently. I like this boost, but I don't think it was silent. Elige is well and truly aware, and Rain will close the door on the round here. But Carrigan's going to have to be exactly that.
Chad, did you know?
On the
but during the scam train, fl0m will match all gifted. So if you get 5 right now, you're basically saving 50%. That's actually true.
Up towards mid.
That's true. Oh my
Don't spot anything. No, Rez actually getting the catch onto Elige here. Carrigan,
oh my Carrigan.
Nicely done. You almost would have thought it would have been an eco, but a couple of weapons have gone down firmly there. Carrigan does get taken very low, down to 3 HP, but he still will keep on kicking. PR also just negative health across the side for GamerLegion. Only ZTR with health, and he's only got the
Sounds like you're losing money by not gifting. It's simple economics.
True. Now here as well. PR left alone.
Very nice, very nice.
Unfortunately, with only a Galil, 2 flashes, does have the bomb in tow, but I think this is going to be another simple round for FaZe. Great start there from Carrigan, and despite the opportunity missed inside mid, taking
infinite money glitch, of course, Ellis.
Good response.
Heard a lot of good things about PR, but this is not going to be one of them.
Drive, thanks for the 23-month prime. You look great.
Smoke once more. Rez looking to push up connector, not spotting out Rain. Didn't clear his corners. Yeah, very, very rough there. Now Brokey watching towards Palace. I think GamerLegion trying to get in towards this very, very quickly. Mac Torsen ready to jump over the stairs line. It has kept them interested in.
How about we talk about real stakes? American Wagyu, 60-day dry aged. How do we do it?
Looking to trade from Con. And that smoke in jungle fading shortly. Brokey should be able to activate, and the molly goes down too early. Oh, Torsen.
American Wagyu?
Finds one before falling, but with the bomb down and PR low, this one's all over.
FaZe up there, but just the wow factor of GamerLegion has to be overwhelmed first.
And probably trophies and general
nothing
overall,
else, mate.
Yeah,
So no.
There's a lot of things that they could look at.
Don't be ridiculous.
But yeah, we got that right side smokes. And GL going back to what kind of worked for them on the pistol.
Haven't
Just
had
a faster
Drage.
approach, looking to fight for the CT control, which can definitely win you
Unless
rounds.
it's-
but
yeah, I mean,
it's
I
not
love
looking good
Drage
initially.
flavor, but
Brokey
yeah,
able to
I know
find
it's not
two
everybody's
quick ones
favorite.
with the AWP flash through for more, but now he's going to be solo. Elise with that flash. ZTR seems to be aware of his position, and the timing could be a huge itch for them. But Elise knows. Yeah, he's threaded the needle. A minute on the clock. Bomb down towards default. ZTR. It's going to take a whole bunch of cooking.
Yeah.
But maybe
Why not?
if he does activate first here, because Brokey's currently in a very rough position, jumping, hoping that he can dodge those bullets and needs a helping hand to get out of the
How many times he pooped? For sure 3.
He's
Morning,
staying.
afternoon,
He hung around
evening.
too long. He's dealt with. Rez spams him through after the third magazine is
If I'm
empty.
getting my protein goals and my
now
fiber
with the
goals,
advantage, it's
it's
looking
dangerous.
pretty good for GL to just pop on Carrigan.
When will they swing? When will they move? That's going to be the
man.
question. Now the smokes start to pop up towards mid. Carrigan actually pulling away at the most opportune time. It's going to work out for him. He's gone a slightly deeper line, but he's back in there.
I know
Just wants to
people
get
tell
that
me wait
smoke
for
up
shooting
short.
3
There
times
it
a
is.
day.
Narrowly misses the shot.
Nah,
Now
you're
he
not,
has
bro.
to get moving back towards the side. Does get tagged up, but it's ZTR to hold the cross. Gets it
You
done.
can poke around.
Frozen in
Bro,
an
it
awkward
varies a
line
lot
here.
for
Elise
people.
does
Some
pick
people
up
don't
Rez in
poop
the
for a few
process, but
days.
now
It's
as they
crazy.
move
See,
towards
poop
market,
talk.
PR gets
Told you.
another, and this should be an impossible round for FaZe. Rain left alone in a 1 versus
Landon,
4
thanks for the
match.
9-month
Do not
primer. I
think
told
this
you,
one
man.
is going to be happening here. Slend already in market.
Which one
They
smells
do
the
rain
worst?
down Fury
Afternoon.
on towards the big man
sure,
himself
Axe.
in the market.
It's
And that is
after I've
enough.
consumed my
It is
coffee.
going to be GamerLegion recovering nicely with a 6 tied scoreline.
This could be a nice little trap set up for the right side smokes and the pop out of pal.
Come on, FaZe.
Really
Don't be a
could.
bunch of weenies here.
Forced off the line. Great set of flashes to start to make a little bit of a move, but that's a good shot there from Torsen. Slend also looking straight onto Brokey. Will he be able to pick up 3? Oh, beautiful
Okay, man.
stuff there
Well-
from Slend. Straight hands off the mouse and keyboard. He is up and about.
Him
What
jumping
an
and
open
crouching
pistol
into
here for
sandwich looks
GamerLegion.
so goofy, man. I should
Those
be
things
good.
checked.
A little rough around the edges today, if I'm being
okay.
real, but
An aggressive maneuver. Elige seems to be aware and ready that this is something GL throw, but couldn't find the second man. Good damage. And now we'll see if FaZe are able to adapt off the back of that info. And ZTR just
hopefully that
hedging
day,
to try and get
you
some
know,
damage.
can
but
happen sooner
an
rather than
MP9 in
later.
this position is, well, has the potential to be successful if anyone runs his direction.
ESL
but
music
still
slaps
yet
though.
to be
True.
seen. PR just trying to draw attention away from his van member, and the info won't get relayed
Have you asked
in
him?
time.
Oh,
It's the
many
bullets
times.
from the AKs that do the
No,
talking.
listen. ESL
A little
was very
chatterbox.
patient with me, and I was annoying as
Slend
shit. Let's
and
just put it that
Torsen.
way.
Not really a hell of a lot they can do here. We'll just have to consider the save, try to play those exits. Surely sending one into apps to try and gather that a little bit of additional information, but surely the barrage of
Exactly,
smokes out
Chili's.
A now might give them some sort of an inkling. Now walking out main, it's going to be Torsen getting the opening, tries to hold down that spray. Will he be taken? Yes, Carrigan gets the response, but look at Rez hiding in the smoke, but he's not going to strike a lead. We'll take him
Oh
down. and
my
Brokey
God.
to find one through ticket as well. No movies for you, my friend. PR.
Savage, I am not
last
clicking that.
left
Thank you for the
standing, and,
420.
well, save number 2.
Just wanting to find some kind of information. Rain incredibly solo, but will flash his way
cool
to
little
safety.
flash.
GL not pouncing on the opportunity to
Write that down, write that down.
potentially find that AK. Worried that maybe there was more members lurking in the corners, lurking in the shadows. A-site going to be good for FaZe to
happening
get this
here?
one planted, although, yeah, you say that, and PR is going to be able to find Rain towards mid, over towards CT with the flash. The timing of the swing couldn't have been worse there for Elige. Takes one anyway, and at close range, Brokey needs to get the job done. Certainly runs away with it. 3 quick ones.
Brokey switches
Nice
view
little
model and
ATV
immediately
goes, but
plays better.
steadies the ship that there's a lot in the tank, a lot to give. And if there's anything that, you know, I can give to this round, it's that how the hell did Carrigan get up short so quickly? Rez,
Hey, he got his
sorry
too.
for not quite making his way through that smoke in time. But yeah, Rain going to be able to find him, ZTR as well. Not aware that Elige was all the way
awkward.
out there looking over the top of Van. And this smoke just making things painful for GL to deal with what is coming around the corner here. There's going to be a few more FaZe members. In the meanwhile, Rain has
Do they
also
know
worked
Rain's
his way
there?
to market.
Oh,
Angles didn't
fuck.
look good.
Oh,
But the
damn.
Pinocchio, the nose peeking around the corner, just drawing attention away, and it allows Slend to activate for 3 probably really good kills.
Oz Mongols
Game
is
so
just
far of Mirage,
seeding
very
matches.
much a game of tug of war, the proverbial battle here.
Yeah, we are not switching.
But that's going to be PR. This time, Carrigan not allowed to find anything, Mac. They've learned their lesson.
And it looks like it's going to be one pronged approach. Only ZTR here with an A1S to
it looks
try
like
and
a
hold.
company,
He will
though,
be
maybe?
swiftly joined by Rez.
Thoughtful, thanks for the 3-month reset. Thank you.
Sounds already
Like broadcasting
communicated,
rights.
and ZTR won't be able to hold on for long enough, but Rez arrives in time to trade. And with the numbers, it looked good. Elige, though,
That's
hitting
cool,
the
though.
heads left, right, and center. But the bomb now down. I
Elige
believe
still
on the
playing
balcony,
great,
jumped
man.
up, picked up. Elige
This-
chunked down. Oh, and barely survived.
Stay alive, bro.
1
Stay
HP to
alive.
get that planted.
Holy shit.
Yeah, somehow making that work, doesn't he, Elige? Convincing position. But now as it settles
Why'd you
on
let
this
FlyQuest
round three,
lose? Bro,
Torsen's
listen,
going to
Regali's
watch.
trying to drag their
It's just gonna
fucking
be
dead
eyes
asses across
onto
the
both
finish line.
Frozen
There's only
and
so
Rain,
much
the
one man
healthier
can
members,
do.
One at bench, one at the apartments, charging rent up there will be Rain. And now
Right.
Rez, as he
FlyQuest
looks to
really
clear
aren't
out
that bad.
Africa, he
That's
does
just a
move
tough
out,
draw.
But again, it is just going to be how long
But
can
Regali
Elige
is
stay
sick.
alive? Can he get any damage done? Information gathered, but he's traded, taken, Frozen now to try and hold the line. Rain will find Torsen in the process. It's all left onto Slam. They will peek, they will give it to him, but Mac, they're out of time. Well and truly, no chances for GamerLegion.
Contact, although Torsen left solo, doesn't get hard cleared. What's going on? It's a battle of timing, and this time it goes GamerLegion's favor. Slend, the hook will bait a couple of big fish,
Oh my
but
God.
won't be able to snatch him away. And there's still more numbers here. PR tucked down to the balcony, double shot from Dark, but goes
no.
for the switch, and the man has lost it. Too greedy to
pick
try
up.
to get the Galil in hand.
Oh, the settings on, Mac.
But we are going to see FaZe try and plop Elige
And they
into
went
windows
straight
very
into
early
that
on.
timing. Holy
And there
shit.
is a gaping hole at jungle, which he's found. Rez, does he turn around at the right time?
Oh.
He will. Beats Elige to the punch on the Beyblade game.
Almost.
Knocked out of the little battle arena.
He heard the rotate, so he was trying to make sure he
Now
didn't
with the
get
man
shot through
advantage,
vent.
GamerLegion are in the best position.
Ah, that was
Find
actually
themselves
almost
a
so
10th
sick.
here with
Ooh.
Slend. He somehow whiffed that,
What?
somehow missed it. But the trade game is good. ZTR out on an island, and he will be crunched upon in a moment. The name
That's not an
enough to
Elige
do it,
man
but
moment.
Rez arrives
That's
in
just
time, and
they
this is
went for a
looking good
gamble
GamerLegion.
with him going
But
up there. It
FaZe,
just didn't work
what
out.
can they do here? Oh, Frozen. Gives us the
Frozen
answer straight away.
absolutely just going
On for the
nuclear right
AC.
now.
He wants to let it rip, Mac, proverbially.
Looking clean.
Frozen with the 3. Rez now getting that nade in. GamerLegion, they of course want to try and go for this, but they are.
Those are
already
those types
starting
of
to
plays,
run
though,
out
where
of
like,
time.
yeah, it
No
doesn't work
kits
for
in hand.
Elige, but
Can't remember if one was dropped
good that
down
somebody's
early.
doing shit like that, you
now
know?
getting into that position. If he can spot Brokey
Obviously,
here
you'd rather it
towards the
work.
bench as he does sit
Wait,
in
he
jail
didn't
now.
see me
Spotted
box.
out. It's going to have to be on Frozen.
4-3
Needs
moment.
the ace to clutch this one out in the 1v2. He's managed to slip the net
Ace
on the
clutch.
smoke, but how
Come
much
on.
time will he have? It's enough, but they get onto this defuse. It will need to be the full stick, and I think Frozen has just done it himself. Can he
Oh
pick up
my
the ace in the process as well?
Frozen.
It'll be 12 for FaZe.
Let's
He
go,
absolutely
baby.
will. Never count the man out. He's got the job done for
Easy
FaZe.
fucking
Beautiful
ace.
stuff from
Holy
Frozen.
shit.
With as much on the line as this
As
one.
well, the year before that, it is.
Rain will
Hopefully
be
Dallas
collapsed upon,
delivers, because
with
the
him
last
falling.
like back-to-back
We might see
years
the
it
go button
was.
hit from Brokey of all people. Frozen at the top of mid as well, drawing attention away, but the bomb we know is in PAL. So how do FaZe play this out with a man disadvantage?
So separated, aren't they? Of course,
You
he's
are
trying
in
to
the
sell
Matrix.
fake here over
674
towards
month
B.
reset,
Will be
thank you.
Brokey, but they've pulled away completely. If he could find a little bit of timing, maybe there's something worthwhile here. But the rotation, it's ready from GamerLegion.
So,
They're
short
gonna have to
version,
activate here.
it's been a
What does
great
Frozen
event
have
every
in
single
hand?
time,
Nothing,
Ace.
no utility, so it's
Only
gonna
thing
have to
that
be a
could
dry
change that
walkout.
maybe is just because
Carrigan doesn't
that
have the
little
volley, single
overlap, you know,
flash. If they
with the
spot
major
something
can be
towards Pickett,
tough.
Maybe there's an opportunity here, but Elige just has to do it dry.
Either way,
On
there's a
towards
lot
the
of shit
position
going
now,
on around it,
Frozen,
too.
Trained eye towards that location. They are going to be able to get the bomb plant here, Mac, but is there any utility to bank on down? No.
What
It's just the
tournament did I
Molotov
not
to keep
like
them
last year?
there.
There's a few that I forgot,
Time is
so
ticking.
probably
Opportunity for GamerLegion to get back into
few
this
of
when
them.
Brokey starts to activate.
He's on the wrong side, and it might be a little bit too late. The other boys have to hold from the front side, and Elige gets mollied into the open. Carrigan, what you got for us? Spray transfer attack works. Gonna be able to
Carrigan?
find two out of nowhere. The trade from
Carrigan?
ZTR. There's no kit there, and there may not be time as long as Frozen stops him, but he won't. Tapped again. Brokey. Oh, crawling under the
Oh,
ocean. Does
fucking
he have
A,
the
man.
time?
yeah, he has it.
No way.
With a second.
Jesus. And they've walked down mid. They've actually managed to find the timing. I don't think Slend is aware. Rez able to find the opening here. Oh, Mac, it's happening. Elige able to find the response.
Yeah, we're going to see. Wait. Elige saw him. Elige saw him cat. But no, they're not going to expect. Yep, there it goes.
Done and dusted. Frozen now.
That is actually insane out of Towson. Never to keep that.
He spotted the AWP of
That
Slend,
is
but
so
Towson
sickening out of him.
But he only baits it just for a quick second. The flash is over the top. He's been legged in the process. Has to engage
we're going to
again.
team.
But the kill switch will not be hit. Frozen just continuing to watch that line. Towson
That's IGL right now.
But it doesn't go the distance.
Look at the respect.
CTR in jungle. It should be A-okay, and it will be. Elimination point.
I don't know if you guys like saw some like the interviews
team that's
later, but
really
they
itching
basically
to
just
get
weren't
a
practicing
playoff
anymore. Like everybody was just
GamerLegion
completely
after this
fried because
invasion,
Sphinx
and of
didn't want to play.
course, FaZe, a name state.
Your Butterfly and Ruby
Great opening here, dropping
skyrocketed.
PR,
Why is it going up
Pace,
so
who
much?
has been a little bit quiet
Market
in this map. You
manipulation.
know, everyone's been
I'm
talking
doing
about
it.
this competition.
Winning some crucial rounds. Now we got to pump towards the A site. With the man advantage, Slend. Not smoked off just
Mainly
yet.
phase 2 Dopplers. I
And,
got you.
oh, has a missed opportunity. Shots on Frozen, who's just jumping, spotting.
That's-
trying to get
I
all that
mean,
information.
I'm still not gonna
Passing
sell it,
Cole,
but
he
that's
gets
wild.
the AWP for AWP. Brokey taking Frozen down, or taking Slend down rather, and Towson hoping he can find something with a bad CT smoke. But FaZe still strong on the numbers and still perfectly in some solid post plants. Planted default Towson, flicking around, hoping he can isolate the fights, which he does well.
Flank, Mac, flank, ZTR. Oh, he's ready for it, Carrigan.
Nice find,
So
Kerrigan. There you
and
go,
Towson,
dude.
they
There's
are
levels
starting
to
clear.
it.
They might be able to get onto that line, but Frozen opens up nicely. Towson goes down. Slend, pressure is on. The Molotov will give them some additional time, but he
I'm
crosses
also
out.
used
He
to
got
streaming
past
EU
it.
tournaments
Frozen,
more so
another.
than,
This
like,
man wants the game to
Asia
finish
time
and
zone
finish
tournaments.
immediately, but look at Rez. He's got into Connector. He's found Carrigan.
Fuck, man,
But
these
Frozen
con
also
timings
taken
are
down by PR.
fucking
There he
FaZe
is.
right
We've been
now.
waiting for this man to activate now, Mac. Rain has to try and get it done. Rez dropped
Like, these
inside
different
Connector.
situations that have
That's
happened are
2-on-2
just
here. Bomb moving towards the side.
fucking
in the
it all
hands
up.
of Brokey firmly. 35 seconds left on the clock. And with both these members coming through jungle, just like Tarzan.
Yeah, exactly,
Beamer.
Beamer. Literally first world problems with my skins, but like,
both
man.
members doubled up. Buddy system activates. Brokey on towards that line. He shot.
Oh,
the
no,
he
no.
misses it now. PR over the top.
Oh, the
Rain to
dink,
try and
though.
Clutch, but he's dinked in the process. Has to fight the 1v1. He buys himself some additional time. The clutch minister who have to be a veteran inside the server. ZTR just waiting in his own head. Patiently jumping up, looks high, and now Rain can just slowly walk it away. There is no time. The nade goes up to just buy himself a little bit. Peppered down, and I think he's got it. Rain will be able to close out the round. It's gonna be so bloody
I think
close.
ZTR got it.
I think he's got it.
He does.
He got it.
does.
Damn, bro.
Oh, Mac.
The protocols up until
Where
that point
my
were great
slingshots
from
are
both
field
FaZe and
tested, but they're
GamerLegion.
quite literally like
Both
0.1
decided to
off from
group up,
Minware. They look
cover each other,
perfect.
make sure the plant was down, and then also go for the trade in the end. But it's a faster approach phase. They have hit the accelerator straight to the floor.
He even tapped the
PR
bomb literally
is swinging
twice.
wide. And looking to catch FaZe, but they
Yeah, he
love the
definitely
fight. They
yeah.
love to go aggressive in these situations. But they will be peppered down. Both wounded.
Yeah, it's
And
probably my
racing
best
away.
pull of those
Elige
slingshots.
allowed back into the ramp. And still in the round with a shot, but it's going to take a miracle.
To try and close this round here, Mac creeping out main now. When will he watch the cross? When will he peek in towards that line? Looks like Rez is setting himself up for a peek from jungle. I think he's actually got the information onto Brokey as well. Now Slend posted. Molotov out towards jungle, but the rotation's already coming around from Rez, Mac. This is going to be a toughie.
Oh, strikes true. And that'll be the bomb down in an odd position still. The CTs. Oh, okay, Elige. 1v3, 10 seconds to plant. And oh, starts to strike through ticket. But we're swapping the
Jesus
halves with
fuck.
GL in the lead.
ZTR starting to get in towards position here. Brokey just firmly trained eye on towards that top mid position.
I don't want to fuck
Jimmy
around
from
this
ZTR,
season.
When's it going to start to come out?
I'm
here?
cool
There
with
it is, the
totally
shoulder,
putting
but he
today
goes straight
behind
back
us, but
in,
we
and
thought as long as
double
everybody's
up
cool with
towards
just fucking
underpants.
locking in these
He
next
makes it
games.
work. He drops them. And now, as they start to march their way out over the top of stairs, Rain will deny, and PR He's going to be looking for it. The paparazzi are all out to get him here this time round. They're going to have to try and manage it, but that is a clean sweep here from FaZe.
Dude, you do not understand. We got in 12 times and couldn't close. And we almost fucked up that other one when you were on pillar.
Just tickles the tootsies though.
Could have been 13.
Who will be able to find it back immediately. Now they have to pick up the pace here, Mac. Looking to get out. It's Rain who will open up onto PR. Torsen though. Rez, they find the trade and ZTR over the stairs.
Oh, fuck me. Well, they really just said, you want to scrim out A? And they said, fuck yeah, we do. And then they just mauled them.
To try and recover.
Bro, that was just...
Oh, you got 4 here on that round, Truck. You just went for the ace like a weenie.
Go and screw it. They're playing for mid. We're taking A right here, right now. And there was nothing that FaZe could do to stop that. The rifling call from GL. Just farming up a storm, one apiece so far. And now we need fl0m to put on his big boy pants. Carrigan as well will be left last alive. And that nade gets the job done. Finished in the end. But the molly burning and disrespected.
Fuck. The absolute disrespect for the A-ramp scrim. I do love that shit though. Mirage is so good for that, man.
This could be
maybe there's a different version of this, but
FaZe are certainly set up for success. But
this is what these rounds start to look like.
Last time they took the gloves off, there was a winnable round prospect. Now
there's another version where you have the like Carrigan would be like in ladder. Ooh.
Rez does get the trade, Mac. There's an opportunity, but there's Carrigan and Rain from the jungle side. Rez gets another, maybe picking up the pieces for the team here, ready to clear out the sandwich, and he does it. Bomb still dropped. That's the only concern here. It is in vision of old mate from the other side in Brokey. It has to be Rez to try and be the clutch minister. He would need to be on for the ace. What fl0m did before. Now Brokey inside the smoke. He's got to buy the time. If they go for this fight, but it's the dunk, and we do go
he was
again.
having fun.
Brokey,
all right, another one.
perfectly timed nade from the three-point line. We go again.
Towards ramp allows Rain to try and fight this. Getting real aggressive and looking to draw attention away from fl0m, but the crossfire's established and the molly is doing God's work. fl0m
they
yet
see
to
him
be seen,
on the death cam.
yet to reveal his hand, and there's a man across the top of him going for the
he got him,
transfer,
Palace.
at least to find the PAL player, and this is looking damn good. FaZe the fuck up.
So they've run the same setup twice now.
They do buy some additional time. But
Carrigan,
what? Carrigan caught with his
yeah, oh my god.
Awkward, but he does manage to get one. Will it be a second? No. Taken down
It's actually
quickly,
such high value out of Carrigan.
Time to activate, my friend. All eyes
Shame
on
he got
you.
off.
Slen on towards that line, but Rain
Gets
still
found by
kicking.
Slen.
He does connect,
Oof.
and now it's back to the 2-on-1. Oh man,
what happened
Rain
on the
too
other side of the
far
map?
away to try and succeed into this one. Already Torsen up towards short. Might be able to pick him up before the round even continues, but if Rain can get this, if he can connect, no, denied. Torsen gets it back.
We got FaZe looking to fight for mid this time. GamerLegion not too far away and thinking about it as well, but they're going for this contact
here we go.
main, and the timing has favored them. Brokey.
They don't know he's Tetris though.
And might just walk into the crosshair for free.
Got him.
Doing great work at clearing out the A site, but needs to find some more, and he'll do just that with a double.
2 for 2. Bomb was spotted though.
Bomb on the ground, but
oh, look at the top mid fight.
Yeah, there's a bit of panic.
The hell
isn't there,
observer heard me.
Oh, because look at the timing from Rez, the trigger discipline. Oh, fl0m looks back, has to strike whilst the iron's hot, and now they rotate all the way around.
Elige making the jump across
This
the short to
is
reposition. No one caught
impossible.
enough to hear it. Oh, and the
Did
timing.
did Carrigan hear him?
Spotted that. Is this a free
I
before
don't,
the equalizer?
I don't know.
Could
I don't
very
know.
well be, Mac, but he has to clear. He's gone below. Oh no! Slen, he's got the no-scope. Carrigan not clearing his corners. A veteran in the server, and a basic fundamental missed.
And no holds barred. Rain going real wide, real early with the top mid smoke. Flash to support him from Brokey, and another to come through. Timing good, but GL not quite aware that he's all towards the tap side. Gets a tap himself, but not the second. PR playing the buddy system, close to fight for mid. And they're happy with the pick. But where to from here? FaZe backing the hell up and making sure they don't give away any more picks for free. And it is just going to be that regroup.
4v4 here is nice for the
And
tees.
hopefully win the
Just kind of curious how GamerLegion plays it.
So good from Rain.
It's actually they're
but traded out, of course.
I was gonna say this is gonna somehow work.
Though, finding fl0m, now they have to
So curious. That Slend is around jungle right now. It makes this round so awkward.
Has to go onto Elige and Brokey, but Carrigan, he's taken by PR, and this could be one setting
For the
himself
type
up
of
on
way
that point.
FaZe wants to
GamerLegion,
end
a
this round, his
prospect, a
positioning is so
possibility.
annoying
Elige
here.
gets low and close. Slend forced away, but Elige, he's managed to slip the wickets. He's done what he needed to do.
That's
the
a
job already
huge
starting to
find.
commence, but look at this flank back. ZTR already getting around. They will have to push forward.
Go through.
already
through.
the heads up counter strike from Slend. He's waiting
went
for
through.
the push.
Oh
He knows
my
there is
God.
a prospect. Brokey has to go deep, but now he has to start to
Brokey's
clear.
kind of in a
awareness
pickle,
as
though.
We do see ZTR go into Palace. It is going to
Oh,
be
he's
all
dead.
onto timing, all onto a slither of mistaking.
Oh,
here.
come on, Brokey, hit
misses
one.
a crucial shot, and Torsen will take him. Now Elige in pole position to try and clutch this one out. It would have to be a massive 1v3 as the smoke will go onto the bomb, trying to get onto the defuse.
Reload
There's
that
one.
shit.
He gets the Glock out.
Ah.
Will he be able to hit the shot? Will he be able to connect? No. And I think there is enough
Fuck,
time.
man.
There absolutely is. GamerLegion set themselves up onto 18.
Could have been Cat. That's why I
Posted
waited
deep
for the
from the
Cat
balcony.
smoke to fade to also protect Elige. Op could have been
And frozen.
rotated CT. If he
Not
moves
going
towards
with the
missiles
initial
and he peeks
flash.
CT,
In with
his
the
back
second,
is fully
and Slend
exposed to
in a rush
ARAM.
spot, but he hits the shot he needs to.
And he's stuck.
Impact frags
So
from Slend, isn't it? He's been
I mean,
hitting the ones that he needs.
he's literally, there's not a
Elige
good
now
play for him to make.
has
That
to
was
try and
kind of
make
what
this one
happened.
work
Is he
again.
just
Smoke
didn't
towards
know what
top
to
of
do.
Connector. The bomb will rotate around, but PR, look at him.
And the
going
only
back.
thing you
He's
can do is
already
just
cleared
guess
out
in
A
that
main.
scenario.
That is so much
And you look
information.
stupid
They
either
know
way.
where they can go here. Where does FaZe choose to end this round? It's so awkward. This is where the panic starts to set in. The sweat on the brow of
ZTR.
FaZe Clan.
That smoke fading. There's 3 next to him. How the hell do you play this, Mitch? And
Oh.
it's not gone well for the first, but the info there has been spotted. Bomb now deciding where it needs to go. Flank activating PR. It's his moment
Oh,
to find the
PR.
info. And the bomb's gone down to Torsen in the meanwhile. Needs to be
Oof.
retrieved with 30, and there's flames on it. Elige. He needs to save the
Trying,
day
man.
here.
He's so
1v3, 30 on the clock. And so many CTs
so
to
fucked.
get
He's
past.
so
The
fucked.
read was good,
Damn,
but
man.
the shot ain't it. And GL punish FaZe for hanging around a bit too long. How's this timing going? Clear in silo, spot in red, and oh, nobody dead just yet, but the info now in the hands of GL. Waterfall smoke allows Elige to get a little frisky with it. Going to wrap towards Unbreakable, but the 2 CTs that he has to fight now. Brokey has his back, but it's PR to strike true, and ZTR straight through the smoke is able to find at least a bit more mayhem.
Can Brokey slow this down? Gonna drop towards Secret. They've already got one member waiting. That's gonna be Slend. Not the AWP to hold on to, obviously, in this round. Just the pistol. But he does wait on the rafters, looking to actually jump onto the silo as well. Is he going to spot early on? He does tap away, but unfortunately, those legs, great shot onto Rain as he can twist the tides. It would have to be Brokey
Oh.
to go for the
Oh
big
my
clutches
God.
back. You know that
Oh.
he can hit these, but he's taken.
NT.
Torsen does connect. A little bit of a whiff there from Brokey onto the second. But look, he already had 3. How much more can the man do?
Heavy defense towards the upper site, ready to rotate if needed. And Slend with the MP9.
The funny thing is
that
we
there
all thought that
an AK in the mix.
they must have beef with Hooksy
Buying
that
their
they went
time
for
now.
Cadian just to try a rifle.
I think they've actually
you know?
slipped the net here, getting towards that heaven position, but making a hell of a lot
Like
of
they
sound.
should have just
Slend
gotten
now
Hooksy, and then
spotted.
when they didn't, like it's like
Frozen does have the helmet
Yabby and
on, but
Hooksy
that's a
beef
great
from
shot
Flames.
Rain, making a little bit of room up towards heaven. Now Rez trying to get back up. Carrigan has found Torsen as well. All of a sudden, this round is in favor of FaZe, but Rez waiting from
Come
the
on.
annex, able
FaZe
to find
magic.
one, dropping it down.
Oh,
The
this
ZTR
is FaZe
also
shit.
looking for more. PR's found another. It's going to have to be on the Frozen, who does have that AK. Bomb dropped. A little bit of an awkward collect as well, Mac. He has to go fishing here. Now they start to clear out. Both these MP9s could be the claws. They swing together, and it's PR to close. Nice little 2K. Picks up the AK.
What kind of cookies did you get though?
Smoke blown open. Means Slend will find one, but Frozen makes quick work of Rez. Still going to be a very, very challenging round as they drop lower. ZTR has been spotted, looking to get that smoke down. It's going to be on this cross, though. Carrigan surely going to be felled by PR, absolutely. Again, it's only Brokey with the Kevlar and the
Did you get
helmet.
Milk as
Frozen.
well?
Just keeping watch over towards Annex. This, again, feels like a little bit of an impossible round for FaZe.
Nice safe jump peek. Info gained. Ooh, it goes back for seconds. But we'll dodge the pain of those Deagles. PR in a great position to deal with the door pump if they come out double. Ooh, and spots the push towards control instead. They're hungry for blood. They're looking for it. ZTR only good for one. And
Decent
MP9
trade,
could
but
have
this
been
is so hard to
retrieved,
deal
but
with.
They got
Oh,
no
yep,
idea
yep.
that PR is poised and waiting.
Wait, that's
But
a
now
great
there's space.
I mean,
And time
it's
maybe
so
in
hard.
that smoke to get the bomb planted. XM hunting for kills at this range. It's not that effective, but Slend is there to lend a helping hand. You hit the nail
Not a
on the
Rico
head.
grabbing
Financially,
considering the last
GL
like month and a half
are
needs to
not
be
in a great
studied.
place. Maybe looking for some loans soon. So this gun round, incredibly important.
But also-
With PR going down, one of your key pieces of the
Crazy
puzzle.
gains, so
That gives FaZe
plates.
off angle in the vent, works wonderfully. And Slend striking lets them know that there's an AWP on lower. Boys, maybe we can pump that. Maybe we
Dude,
can
honestly,
trade it out.
I was so fucking proud of
Because
myself
they know
with
that
that
he's
one.
going to be
I
hanging
won't lie.
around towards those double doors. But instead, FaZe
I
have
will
a
not
sniff
lie.
towards
My
CT.
projected is supposed
Rez
to be a lot
caught
higher,
in
but I've never really
transition.
been lifting that
Things get
heavy
even more
in a
awkward
long
for
time.
GL.
So
Torsen with an XM
I'll take
could
it.
pump Carrigan like it's nothing. One shot, couple of pellets to the head, and ZTR fast on the flank at heaven. But how loud has he been? And no one's looking this direction. The other boys need to draw attention away.
more primes, more metal
Still
plates.
frozen on the rafters. This is the man that needs to be watching
That was
heaven,
it,
and he
though. That
will
was
flick
my-
back in time
that's
with
where
the
I ended.
cover. That should be the nail in the coffin for the
Gonna
round.
do-
That nade could be
misses.
big. Dodged. Oh,
Dude, that
little
would have
bit too
been
much hurt
so
on that
insane if
ball.
he hit that.
And
And thank
unfortunately for
God he
GL,
didn't.
that they have brought to the party. There is still a chance for them to find solid impact. ZTR spotting the cross on the back. left
Be
side
also
of
cheering
door,
for
and
this
Slend
team, knowing
locks
that
it
I'm
in.
damn well
Frozen, no
probably the
more.
problem.
As the man who you need to see doing things with that AWP 6-1 now is Slend.
Just shifting the
Yeah.
pieces.
Nobody would ever
It's
let that
all
happen,
on
Big
Slend
Lake.
again,
Aware.
this time in a different position on the line, moving, still hits. The connection is great, and Slend wants to buy the time, but both men there will at least control the lower side and maybe have the space to plant, depending on if Rez can hold from that right side of ramp. Left as well, mollied. Great utility held till the bitter
Decon.
end, but ZTR is not going to be looked at. Will maybe pick a fight, but goes... or doesn't. He's just looking at the door. It's a great door. It's a yellow door. Elige, though, he's holding the door. And that's a little bit better. FaZe going to be flipping this around on its head. PR, 1v1, and Elige is that much better on the rifle. FaZe back for a second.
There
Was
we
that a
fucking
2
go.
versus 5,
There we
man?
fucking
Slend
go,
able
baby.
to find that shot, narrowly missing the
Come
second.
on.
Pouring out
Back
for
in IEM
electronic.
Sydney 2023, exactly right. Slend, he's pouring one out. But only the one.
Oh wait, he
Elige
misunderstood what he was
has to trade out
saying. Yeah,
quickly. Frozen
I
from
wasn't
the door
forgetting
now, man.
Falcons. I was
45
talking
seconds
about
really
who would
starting to
disrupt
tick, but
a
that's PR
Vitality Falcons
diving his
final
way
if you
in
just
towards
came
the
in
lobby.
halfway.
Shocking, Brokey.
Thanks for that assist. I didn't understand what that guy was saying.
Continues kicking forward. ECR dropping. It's all left on the rain. He's got a lot of work to do here, but with only the Mac 10, unfortunately, it might be a little bit too tricky. Yeah, FaZe caught lacking there. What a push from PR.
When you're playing practice really seriously,
Great timing
you
on that
still
moment.
know it's practice.
But an incendiary sent the other way. So
That's what I
both
mean.
teams
It
having
loses
the
that
similar
edge,
idea
man.
And looking
Like,
to fight around here, dink for dink, but the
every
AK
round
hits
you
harder,
lose is
and that's
easier
gonna
to
be
brush
hard
off
control with ZTR
because
falling as well as Rez.
it might suck, but
Things
you're
getting
just gonna
awkward
still
now.
be in
GL need to
playoffs,
figure
just
out
in a
how
different
to
spot.
get back
You
into
know?
the round. And PR was hoping someone.
That's why I
would
don't
walk
like
into
the
his
games.
crosshair here.
Like I just.
And with the smoke perfectly at Unbreakable, PR
What do the
has to
teams look
rely
like
on
when it
pure
really
luck and
fucking matters?
timing
Balls to the wall, about to get
maybe
eliminated.
connect, and he'll do just that. Elige falls, and that could be an opening back in.
Got to drop down quickly though. Slend still keeping his eyes on ramp. Frozen though, baiting them out. Torsen does find that one, but they've
They're not
shifted it
thinking
back
about the
now,
win
heading
streak,
over
man. They're
towards
just
that
thinking
topside
about their
map.
Grand Slam.
Slend does have to rotate through, and I think for them it's probably an immediate call to get out of dodge. Time to ruin it in about a week's time.
Oh, hell yeah.
But they are definitely not as good.
Don't tell the misses.
Oh,
Brokey
nice.
not going to be missing anything with that one. Slend going AWP for AWP. Band for band.
That's actually kind of
Be hitting the
impressive,
ground.
James.
So heavy investment for Nada. And that will allow
He
Rain
said you
to
hypocrite?
turn this
No, I
into
think
a
I got that, but I'm not
big
really
drive
sure.
unless PR stops that from happening. Elige going to get dinked, and the bomb has been seen, but in the meanwhile,
What
it's a
he
crunch
said,
on lobby,
like,
and
I
it gets
get
completely mopped up.
The
FaZe
overall message,
guns
but I'm
out,
not getting the
suns out,
details in between,
and
which I
then
think is
It's
important.
shining. A
We don't
large
claim him in the potato
W
community.
from that point. Ooh. Rain reacting, but no cover in this position. It's a very awkward fight, and there's more of the CTs than of Rains.
Leash is making so much sound. But
Yes,
still
I
going
think Rob's
unspotted.
not re-signing with this underperforming team. God, I can't believe I have to do this. Chat, can I get 5 actually before this? Rob's leaving his underperforming team that no longer is able to compete for titles to go join the best player in the world,
Call around the mid.
or one
Does
of,
actually manage
if
to
not
pick up
the.
ZTR as well, so that's the important weapon taken down.
Right?
Torsen does pick up an
Holy
AK though in
shit.
the process, now moving his way back
Like,
towards hell.
For
Where are
Nico
they
to
gonna
go
end
join
here?
who?
Looks like it will be top side. 35
Magisk?
seconds left to go. But you've got Torsen up in heaven. Slend
And
will
you
look to
think
join
he
them
did
soon,
that out
man.
of the kindness
It's still
of
gonna
his
be a
heart?
tough round to cheer for FaZe.
Get-
3 versus
shut
3.
the
Now
fuck
the
up.
timer starts to tick, looking to walk in, clearing out fake vent, keeping a keen eye.
Yeah, fucking
on
put your
towards
ass in
heaven.
timeout and send
Molotov
your
goes
dumb
down,
ass to the
but
main
they're gonna
chat.
get pushing. Carrigan drops Slend. Torsen will have to wait patiently. It's
God
going to be on
damn.
to Rez if he pops up the vents at the right time. It's going
Fucking
to
let
be
you
a
stimulate
tough
your
one
fucking
for
5 brain
Carrigan.
cells
When
baiting
does
in
Torsen
chat
pull the
over
plug,
there?
pull the trigger? Doesn't look like they're going to be doing that at all. Rez calls the cancel and heads out a secret. Maybe something a little bit quicker, a little bit more aggressive to try and rub salt in the wound for GamerLegion. But yeah, as you mentioned, 8 rounds.
Pick it up at 4:30 to see my goats lose the first map. It was a good game though, Kirby. You should actually watch it back.
Max, straight out on the top side. Here we go. Action station. Carrigan, he's out. Torsen does manage to get the trade quickly, but now Molotov does get one. Brings it down to an equalizer. 3-on-3. PR up from heaven. It's not working out for FaZe right now. Brokey dunked down. You are spot on. And now it simmers. Back to a 3-on-2. Bomb planted.
Plenty of util for the retake. 2 kits there. Res and PR.
Can you explain the new style? It's not really a new style for FaZe. It's that
eyes
they
on
had to.
FaZe and how they want to try and lock this.
Well,
in
one,
with the
Robs and
disadvantage.
Frozen didn't work together. That's
Legion,
part of the failure of
the
like
point
that
there.
last roster.
Eyes on heaven. Flashes.
Hold on.
Not quite connecting on the young gun American.
They played very
The
similar.
solid soldier, but he's going to be
Oh
doing
my
it all
God.
himself.
Lead!
Looking around like a damn swivel. 3 big kills in the post plant.
Obviously with a map advantage right now, but already ZTR getting the wraparound, and he's made a hell of a lot of sound, so surely he's going to keep them interested here. The rest of the team going down secret.
Not going to lie, I'm quite puffed. I don't know why. They had a nice rest
Maybe
during
what
the break
30
there.
reps of 60 is pretty crazy.
What are you talking about?
What driver version am I running?
100.
Let me look here in a
okay,
sec.
what are you
Oh
talking
my rain!
What is this round?
What are you talking about?
Come on!
Where'd the round go? Diags get broken.
I did it, Chad.
and Elise
I did
looks
that.
to find a time in. Molee towards elbow.
He ain't coming back.
Is damn good. And the smoke as well with the follow through. It's
No
Torsen
way.
who's whiffed it, and there is nothing that can go right for GamerLegion this round.
Rez at least gets one back on the trade, but yeah, you're exactly right. ZTR now tries to walk through the smoke, might find the timing on the rain, hang on, but he's still living. Just like Lee, mate. Carrigan drops ZTR.
Just like Lee, mate.
Now Rez,
Goddamn.
all left alone in a 1 versus 4, just has to try and get the strike in the smoke, but Frozen will deny, and that is 11 on the trot for FaZe.
That GamerLegion will not test. And Rain.
Okay. No, I'm
look
watching
to trade some
Navi
map
Liquid.
control. Carrigan needs to connect, but he's not going to be able to. And both the A-site members fall, but Elige still
No
playing
way.
behind the flames, going to be able to double
I'm
it
saying,
back
is
for
it on
himself. And now a
main?
2v3.
Is Navi Liquid on main or
GamerLegion may be
2?
on for a 5th.
Surely this is winnable, right? Nah, they've called it. They don't have that much money, I guess. They want to play a little bit safe,
Okay,
not
so over here. Got
overextend.
it.
Happy to let this round slip away out of their grasps.
Early posturing. Shows that GL are very interested in that ramp
Ooh,
area.
Brokey's
Brokey,
got-
the
oh,
sole
nope.
defender. But there's already 2 towards that lower side, so we'll see if GL are going to be able to get there without copping a bullet through the wall.
We've seen Alistair hit those before, haven't we?
Mouse beat Mongols? Yeah, what was the
Jesus.
score?
Now onto the line. Frozen narrowly misses that shot of ZTR. This is where the sweat does start to apply. Rain joining the party. Taken by Sland. My word. What a twist and turn. Frozen now getting into radio. Does get tagged up very heavy. Down to 10 points of HP now. Carrigan looking to find ZTR through the door. But it's a big whiffaroo. Not quite happening right now. But the action is about to occur. Elige up close. Can he find Rez? Or will he be taken?
What the fuck? Rez is
Heads
cheating.
up Counter-Strike. Rips him out of the server. And now it's left onto Frozen and Carrigan. Surely they cannot give up this round. GamerLegion, they've got it locked in. Carrigan does find another in the process. Bomb only now being planted. Carrigan interested, trying to take them off. Needs to reload. Kit is available for both parties here, but I think they're just calling it right now out of the count. Good effort nonetheless. Looks like a quick pace, Mac. Looking to get straight out on towards the side here.
yeah.
Deny, try break that economy. Here you go. Rez opens up with PR. Frozen does manage to get one back. That nade could be good. It is. Drops down Slend and Torsen to half.
A tale is
but I
always
think
time.
they've just had to do it. Yeah, exactly.
pause.
Immediately.
Into an A-pop. And that's the round, Mitch. They're saving already.
Yeah.
FaZe. You're looking like Navi right now, and that's not a good
as I
thing.
said,
They did this last round with the A-pop. This time it's more conditioning, and they are just trying to bait out all of that util that FaZe has brought to the A site. But in the meanwhile, with one of the B defenders falling on ramp, or at least attempting to be falling.
Nice shot. Stay alive,
Brokey's gonna be able to
Brokey.
stand and
Stay
deliver.
alive.
Rez tucking him away towards that back box, and he's hoping for reinforcements over towards the elbow side.
Never
Frozen,
mind.
the man to try and do it, jumps away, and he'll live. FaZe realize the numbers advantage is too
Oh, dude,
crucial.
Zach,
to
that's
drop.
literally like all my favorites
Speaking
on
of,
TikTok.
Carrigan is here and
I'm like, oh,
waiting
dude, that's a
with
cool
open
recipe.
arms for
Favorite.
GL to drop down ramp.
Not the weapon to do it with, though, right? With the
Over
MP9,
time,
he's gonna
my
have to rely on
TikTok
Liege, who is coming
likes
down
are just
towards
going to
Decon
be
now.
a actual
He's just gonna slot
cookbook.
into dark here. See if they do walk out Mega at the exact same time. Slen straight on towards that line. They are creeping. They are eeping. They're able to find one. Damage dealt, though.
What?
Carrigan can only find one. No, Elise.
No.
Oh, God, not this time. Now Rez up close. He's able to rip open the doors and rip
How,
out the
bro?
head of Elise. Rain does get one back, but Rez finds another. It's all going to be onto fl0m in this moment. But will he be singing a sweet tune? Or will he find Slen? Yes, he absolutely will. Finds the first.
Oh
now,
my
Rez
God.
damaged up here. He's already found 3. It would be a beautiful 4K. And just speaking of Sponge, he wants some utensils.
And Rez
I'll
is
ask
just
for a 4K,
insane, man.
And it will be delivered by Rez.
God, Rez, I'm so happy you're out of NIP, but can you not fucking do this right now?
Elise trying to contest that. And he really is with an 18-9 scoreline, but they need to convert this if they want to survive. And it's a faster pop again. Carrigan, this time at the ready, dodging a couple of the flashes. But the trades favor GamerLegion, and the A-site's in their hands.
No way! They've lost
Wait,
it
the
again.
bomb's
Surely
outside.
another save.
Oh, well, it doesn't even matter.
They've just had to call it immediately. The amount of pressure that GamerLegion are able to just continue to put down fl0m is in such an awkward position here. Brokey also trying to wrap around. He manages to get towards CT, still yet to head towards that site inside lobby
FaZe,
now.
man.
They've got it
This upper
clear.
air bomb site is
They're able
getting
to work
fucking
it all out, but Matt, you were talking
exposed.
about a closed game where they were all tied up. I'm already starting to panic, already starting to sweat.
Carrigan and Rain are
fl0m
getting
now has to
bullied.
exit. Looks like they're going towards ramp very, very fast here again. Okay, fl0m, your time to be tested, my good friend. We need to see you activate
get out of
now.
there.
Straight down Mega, pushing out. And they're happy with that control right now. Brokey mollied off.
Playing his life, understanding his
no.
value. Fast flank from the 2 men, and Rain ain't ready
No
for the
way.
repeat. Back towards lobby, and towards A they go with both the nameplates falling that should be on this part of the map. A 3v5, and they took a risk, and the biscuits just crumbled.
Save after save after save, and somehow they still don't have exactly what they need to bring the rounds through. Looks like Alicia's even got to be popped by ZTR. They find him, they will connect.
Okay, Mitch.
Oh, dude.
You asked. They're posturing for it.
It
Mitch. They're
happens
gonna do
though.
it.
I mean,
think they
I'm
are.
not saying I'm
At least there's
perfect.
a
I'm
little
just
bit
saying
more to
that
defend
is
on
like
the
just
top
a.
side here.
There's
Rain,
really no
Carrigan, where's Elise?
way around it. That was just Carrigan had
be
to
up
be
from
ready
the
for
high
that.
Heavens. How quickly can he get there? Rez is already out. Carrigan, no! Caught lacking, caught slacking. Unk not there on time. Rain, though, still alive, still kicking, but he is taken.
Bro, it's
And man,
this
oh
upper
man,
bomb
that
site's
guy
just
like
getting
a broken
abused.
Record, or am I? Elise does get out, but he's going to be taken. They
He
swing
tried.
for him.
I mean-
and now it has to be on to fl0m. And there's just nothing to take. He has to save. $0 for Carrigan, $4.50 for Rain. Looks like they'll take that drop towards lowers, but
They're
Matt,
faking
nobody
upper.
home at
They're
all.
down secret.
Just
They have
a
nobody
double up on
lower.
ramp here. They have
Oh,
to move
no.
quickly.
Yeah, in the meanwhile, they've gone for that fake on A to try and slow down the rotations. And in
Liege.
comes this push. Liege makes his way to vent in time, but won't be able to strike fine. It's Brokey looking to control ramp and maybe just go for the save already.
they're so far
Surely
behind.
Not. Surely not.
Yeah, they're
They'll have
getting
to.
absolutely
Slen
worked.
Denying the AWP any presence.
They are
and
getting
denying
absolutely
FaZe a bloody gun.
worked
Four
right
looking
now.
To survive here for GamerLegion, and FaZe looking to be sent straight home.
Deal with that.
Will
Like, there's just
GamerLegion
really
be
you
able
can't
to
start
take
these rounds
themselves to the arena
because then they have to
2-0?
commit so many
That's a
resources
huge
to this, which
HE
means your
grade. Maybe an
rotations are so
opportunity
weak.
for FaZe.
Oh my god.
Elise deleted from the server, and now they start to pick up the pace. Rez has got all of Garage control here. They are just edging their way through. Brokey
Oh no, they
has
weren't
to
slow
try
to
and join
realize they're
hands
getting
with Carrigan.
conditioned, but
ZTR
like when the
already
team
up
just
there.
keeps
He
taking it
knocks
away
down
from you,
Rain,
oh
but
man.
Carrigan from the high heavens will drop him
Carrigan
down.
got one.
Now fl0m all alone. A FaMAS, hopes and dreams. He will find one.
Ooh,
A second. A third.
fl0m!
He's maybe just brought it back, but ZTR all alone in a 1v3.
Oh my
Overtime,
god.
absolutely
A
on the cards right
FaMAS?
now. What a moment.
That
what a
close
time
to-
for
dude, it
fl0m
looked-
to show up to the server.
Why did it look like an AK?
Let's hold that thought.
Park it.
There is a world.
Bro, they just
There is a
disintegrated.
broken
What the
window
fuck?
that ZTR can sneak on through. A couple of halls, a couple of stairs. Gets past those quite easily. Just a couple of CTs around this corner, all the way at secret.
fl0m finally got to play.
Watching
Oh, I
each other,
do not
watching
like this.
the corner.
Oh
Brokey
god,
only
wait,
with
we
the
couldn't have
MP9.
done anything
fl0m
else?
Not necessarily known
Really?
for
This
his
is what we settled
efficiency
on?
with the AVP.
Oh,
Are
no.
we going
Oh,
to
no.
overtime? Find
No.
out right now. Whoa, we are done. 30 seconds.
I
and ZTR.
I could just-
he is thinking about
What?
winning this and not allowing FaZe to play no more. That is that. 13 11, no overtime necessary, and GamerLegion knock FaZe out of IEM Melbourne 2025 and book a ticket to the quarters.
Forget Universal Studios. The cinema is being
That's like
delivered
something
this
my
time
team would
by
do, bro. What?
GamerLegion. They find their way.
Why do you think I knew what was gonna happen?
IEM Melbourne. It's such a tough journey for them. They didn't make the major. They get straight onto a plane, jet lagged as anything. Yet they find themselves here at this moment in time, taking down the Titans of FaZe Clan.